Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maghfhira from English Education Department in B1 class, and here I would like to presentation about strategy to solve students' behavior in online learning based on the problem and solution. As we know that online learning is a learning system without directly face-to-face between teacher and students. And using application and platforms such as WhatsApp, Zoom meeting, Google Meet, e-learning, and the others. So because of online learning, there is some problem, one of which is students do not pay attention to the teacher's explanation. So students are less interactive and lack productive communication skills. Based on that problem, teachers have a lot of solutions. Those are first, creating innovative and varied online learning media. Teachers can using learning methods through example and exercise to help students learn, such as teachers can use audio-visual from YouTube or video or mind mapping. The second is increase students' learning motivation. Teachers can give some motivation like create a pleasant learning atmosphere and provide feedback such as points or add value if students actively ask questions. The next is give questions to all students. Students will participate in answering questions by the teacher so that students become active. After that, the teacher can try to divide the class into groups. It can also improve individual and group skills in solving problems as well as making students active in communicating. The fifth is make lesson relevant to life. This can make it easier for students to think because it is related to everyday life. The sixth is bringing closer. To end the lesson effectively and students better understand the material, teacher can give combining key points, summarizing or reviewing key contents. So strategy and reference. Here I use strategy cooperative learning with JIGSAW method, online learning model using student-centered learning or SCL, which aims to improve students' thinking skills, then uses conceptual learning in which learning related students' knowledge in their life. So that in the model and method used, the teacher applies a cooperative learning strategy using the JIGSAW model techniques. Cooperative learning is learning activities that are carried out in groups. Application of this strategy cooperative learning in JIGSAW model are first, giving material with creative method learning by the teachers, providing motivation, a perception, and learning objectives. Second, make group formation. Divided into two groups, namely general groups and special groups. The general groups is a group consisting of all students in the class, while special groups are students representative from the general group who will later become expert staff. So that later each general group will have one representative from a special group who will be made an expert staff. The purpose of the formation of expert staff is to explain the material to each group. We can call him the group leader. Each group will be given different materials. And the next is each group member discuss and explains the material that has been given by the expert staff. Expert staff member will discuss each group member's materials and connect with their specific groups. For example, Group 1 research the basic tense formula given by expert staff. Then, all group members discuss how the formula and application of tenses are used in everyday life. After that, the expert staff convey the result of the discussion group's members to a special groups. The fifth is after students finish their research, the teacher holds an online video meeting to ask what they have learned and how to develop better understanding of the concept. Next, all group members will explain the result of the discussion that have been carried out in the form of presentation, mind mapping, or others through Zoom meeting or Google Meet. And the last is the teacher will hold a quiz for each student at the end of the lesson regarding to concept material that has been received by students. This quiz is an individual form that makes students have to understand and concept material. So this strategy is from Reference Educational Journal, and the title is The Application of Cooperative Learning Model During Online Learning in the Pandemic Period. So that's all for me. Thank you for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.